Alright, I'll show you what selection consists of today. I got some water, some peanut M&Ms, yogurt, and then I got potatoes. I got some more potatoes and potato skin, some pasta, spaghetti. I got a couple pieces of sausage, a couple pieces of pizza, a little piece of frozen French fries and stuff from the other night, popcorn. Beyond quick cry, I got two cupcakes, and then all the way behind there I got a big chicken roast and a couple pieces of pizza. Well, actually one slice of pizza, actually, because that's all I could fit in there, and then ham, and then sausage, and that's pretty much it. So all this is all in here, and including this big chicken thing. I don't know if they'll be able to fly away with it, but I actually left it in there because I think they might be able to do it if they just try hard enough. Because I froze it on purpose so that they can actually fly away with it. They can't cut into it if it's big like that. So they have to fly away with it. They have no choice. They have to try. Okay, I'm gonna feed the birds now. Here we go. Alright, so this is the plan for today. Water, peanut M&Ms, yogurt, spaghetti, potatoes, a piece of bread, a piece of cornbread, corn, popcorn, 2 cupcakes, and then a big chicken roast, some french fries, and some sausage and chicken in there. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna feed the birds now, and it's getting late. I overslept this morning. My grandparents were actually gone when I woke up because they were like going out to eat or something. So now I'm feeding the birds now, so we'll see what we get today. Here we go. Alright, so here's what we have today. I got some water, and then some peanut M&Ms crushed up, a glob of yogurt. It looks pretty big. I don't know if they'll be able to carry that away, but I'll see if I can break it up in a minute. And then some spaghetti, pasta, a couple cupcakes, is that sweet potatoes, I think? Yeah, I think sweet potatoes. And then I also got potatoes and cornbread, which seems to always disappear every day. Corn, and the leftovers from the big giant chicken breast that I put out yesterday. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. Popcorn, french fries, and then another half of a turkey breast. And then some meat underneath it. So I'm going to tell you something about this thing. I'm about to put this in the water in a minute. But this is what remains of the giant chicken breast that was frozen. They actually managed to tear it up after just a half an hour of me putting it out. And they dragged it, and it's light. It's light enough for them to carry it away. But they they were intimidated by its size at first, and they still continued to peck at it. It's interesting that when something's really big, it's like they know what it is, so they don't even bother, even if it gets like this small, unless it's like noticeably small. You know, because there's a difference between noticeably small and just large enough so that they can feel it by grabbing it with their beak. But anyways, this giant chicken breast fell down on one of the crows, and it like jumped back. And then another crow came and took it, put its foot on it, and then attempted to try to bring it to the other side where the other crow could grab it. I think it might be its mate. They might be mates. And so as it grabbed another piece from the water, the other crow, the smaller crow, proceeded towards it. And then it then grabbed another piece, and then it took some. So some for him, some for her. It's kind of interesting how they interact with one another. Like, they don't cause any problems with one another. You know, they mind their own business. They don't like sacrifice a lot. You know, the crow that grabs the chicken for the other crow, it took a piece and ate it, and then left the rest of it for the other crow. So, you know, it just gets what it needs, and then it carries whatever it is that they want to bring, you know, and they do a catch and store on these food items. So we'll see what we get today. There was a crow up there. I tried calling to it, but that did no help. I called, and then about 10 seconds later flew away. I don't know how to talk to these crows. Like, I want to be able to interact with them and have them be able to eat out of my hand one day. I had held a piece of chicken. I was just holding it in my hand. There it is up on the telephone wire. It should be able to see me putting food out, but they don't have that type of, you know, reality. Like, they only see what they instinctively see, and that's food that's just there. Well, since crows are good at finding food, you know, I guess it's no surprise. Just like those two vultures right there, or 3 or 4 vultures. Wow, 4 vultures. You know, they may end up coming to this food pile at some point later on today. But in the meantime, I'm just going to stop talking now, because there's going to be no crows on the telephone wire by having me stand here. And that crow just flew over, and now it's flying over, and then it flew, oh yeah, and it was going to fly on that telephone wire. Now it's flying this way. So there it is. Oh. So, yeah, so flew up on that telephone wire. Oh, that one flew on that telephone wire as well. And there's the, oh, that's the same crow that flew away. Well, I don't know what we'll get, but by me standing here, I'm getting nowhere. So, and I already tried talking to these crows, and it's not working. They're not getting used to me anytime fast. So I'm just going to set this in the water, and then we'll begin.